Wednesday, the 27th of June 2018, 8:41 London. Alliance News. Stocks in London on Wednesday are set to follow the tone set by the US overnight rather than the softer trading seen in Asia, as oil climbed on Iranian import worries. In early UK company news on Wednesday, there were full-year profit warnings from IWG and Ultra Electronics, while Whitbread reported first-quarter sales growth but a dip in UK like-for-likes, and AstraZeneca reported positive results from a Lynparza drug trial. IG says futures indicate the FTSE 100 index of large caps to open 16.28 points higher at 7,554.20 on Wednesday. The FTSE 100 index closed up 0.4%, or 28.08 points at 7,537.92 on Tuesday. In the U.S. on Tuesday, Wall Street ended slightly higher, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average ending 0.1% higher, as the S&P. A similar boost could be in line for European energy shares on the open. Brent was quoted at $76.55 a barrel early Wednesday, up from $75.05 at the London equities close Tuesday, after the U.S. warned its allies they must end all Iranian oil imports by November 4 or they will face sanctions. A State Department official on Tuesday indicated that there will be no additional phase-out period after the sanctions kick in at the end of the 180 days from when President Donald Trump unilaterally withdrew from the Iran nuclear deal in May. Additionally, there will likely be no waivers. They should be reducing now, the official said, describing the current period as the drawdown time. In UK company news on Wednesday, Costa Coffee owner Whitbread backed its annual guidance as it reported first-quarter sales growth but a fall in UK like-for-likes. Total group sales rose 3.2% in the period, with Premier Inn up 2.2% and Costa up 4.9%. In the UK, Premier Inn sales were up 2.5% and Costa up 5.2%. On a like-for-like basis in the UK, Whitbread sales fell 1.3% with Costa sales 2.0% lower and Premier Inn down 0.9%. Both the budget hotel market and the coffee market present long-term structural growth opportunities, and whilst we are cautious of shorter-term trading conditions in the UK, due to well-publicized consumer trends, we are confident that we have the right strategies in place to enhance our UK and international market positions and ensure each business is well positioned to thrive as a separate entity, said Chief Executive Alison Britton. The company said it intends to give a further update on its planned demerger of Costa alongside its interim results in October, though said it is making good progress in its preparations. AstraZeneca in the U.S. as Merck. Lynparza met its primary endpoint of progression-free survival in women with BRCA-mutated advanced ovarian cancer and showed a safety profile consistent with previous trials, the FTSE 100-listed drug maker said. The safety and tolerability profile of Lynparza was consistent with previous trials. Based upon these data, AstraZeneca and Merck plan to initiate discussions with health authorities regarding regulatory submissions. Distribution and Outsourcing Group Bunzl said first-half trading has been consistent with expectations at the time of its first-quarter update in April. Revenue for the first half of 2018 is expected to increase by 11% at constant exchange rates, composed of 5% underlying growth and 6% from net acquisitions. Underlying revenue growth returned to more normal levels during the second quarter, as additional grocery business won in North America towards the end of 2016 was fully absorbed. Bunzl also said it recently sold its marketing services business in the UK, which has annual revenue of £46 million. The company said growth through acquisitions is an important part of its ongoing strategy and envisages completing further transactions during the year. ITV said Chief Operating Officer. The search for his replacement will now commence, ITV said, and Griffiths will continue in his responsibilities until a successor is chosen. Defense firm Ultra Electronics said annual operating profit is set to be slightly lower than expectations due to the underperformance of electronic assemblies and systems manufacturer Hurley, which was acquired in 2015. The majority of Ultra's operations have had a better than expected order intake and will deliver half-year revenue and operating performances broadly in line with management forecasts, the company said. Hurley, however, continues to be impacted by cost overruns on development contracts, which are partly customer-driven, said Ultra. While Hurley anticipates some recovery in the second half of the year, Ultra said expectations for group operating profit at constant currency for the full year will be reduced by £4 million to £6 million. The overall market background for Ultra is more positive, reflecting in particular the improving U.S. defense market, the FTSE 250 constituent added. Workspace provider IWG also issued a profit warning as despite strong global sales activity, its UK business is not performing to management expectations. IWG also said it has accelerated its network growth, bringing additional short-term opening losses and incremental overhead costs. As a result of these two factors, IWG said operating profit for 2018 is expected to be below management's prior expectations by between £15 million to £20 million. Nonetheless, we are confident that this additional growth investment will generate good returns in the future as we expand our global footprint and network to meet increasing demand, IWG said, adding that the weak performance of its UK unit is currently being addressed by local management. In Asia on Wednesday, the Japanese Nikkei 225 index closed down 0.3%. In China, the Shanghai Composite is down 1.1%, while the Hang Seng Index in Hong Kong is 1.0% lower. In economic data, China's industrial profit growth moderated marginally in May as it climbed 21.1%, slower than the 21.9% increase in April. In the first 5 months of this year, industrial profit advanced 16.5% annually compared with a 15.0% rise in the first 4 months. To come in the economic events calendar, there are as Eurozone money supply data at 0900 BST, and U.S. durable goods and wholesale inventories at 1330 BST. In addition, Bank of England Governor Mark Carney delivers the central bank's financial stability report, setting out the Financial Policy Committee's view on the stability of the UK financial system, at 10:30 BST. Sterling was quoted at 1.3221 United States dollars early Wednesday ahead of the report, lower than 1.3241 United States dollars at the London equities close on Tuesday. Pound traders panicked following dovish comments from Ian McCafferty's replacement, Jonathan Haskell, in the previous session, sending the pound back to support at $1 United States dollar and 32 cents. A dove replacing a hawk will do little to help the prospects of another rate rise, said LCG's Lawler. The pound could come under more pressure today, as focus turns to bow Governor Mark Carney, as he delivers the BOE's financial stability report. The report is being released amid growing trade tensions between U.S. Already out, UK house prices increased at a slower annual pace in June, though still came in above expectations. Nationwide Building Society showed house prices grew 2% year-on-year in June, following May's 2.4% increase. Nonetheless, this was improved on the expected 1.7%. On a monthly basis, house prices rebounded 0.5% after falling 0.2% in May. Economists had forecast a 0.2% rise. By Lucy Hemming at AllianceNews.com. Copyright 2018 Alliance News Limited. All rights reserved.